Hey, this is Matthew with BI Polar. In this episode of Being a PM at Microsoft, I want to talk about one of the most valuable career skills, managing up. I hope you'll stay with me. Welcome back. If you are new to the channel or new to the series, definitely check out the introductory video where I talk about my goals and the audience that I have in mind for this series. But basically, if you're a PM at Microsoft today, if you're in a similar role or at a similar organization, or if being a PM at Microsoft is part of your plans for the future, I hope that you'll be able to take something from the advice that I'm sharing here. I've been a PM at Microsoft for over 15 years, and in a lot of ways, the information that I'm sharing here is what I wish that someone had shared with me 15 years ago. Since I can't go back in time to talk to past Matthew, I'm sharing here, hoping that you'll be able to get benefit from some of the lessons that I've learned and mistakes that I've made over the years. In today's video, I want to talk about managers and how important it is to have a manager that's really invested in your success and the growth of the team. For the first 10 years or so that I was at Microsoft, I would occasionally see people that would move from team to team or org to org or role to role following their manager. So for me, my career was always about data. So I wanted to be as close to the data product, the data space, the data customers as possible. I built my career before Microsoft as a developer and architect on the SQL Server platform. And this is really where I felt a lot of passion and had built up a lot of expertise. I just didn't get it. I didn't understand how an individual manager would be worth following, maybe working in a different area, a different set of customers or problems that I just wasn't passionate about. And in 2018, when I joined the Power BI Customer Advisory Team, or Power BI CAT team, I finally understood it because for the first time in my career at Microsoft, I had the manager who was perfect for me. And to me, this meant someone who took the time to understand what I was good at, what I cared about, what gave me energy, and then to find ways for me to do things that I loved that aligned with the priorities and the goals of the team. I'd never experienced it before. Honestly, I didn't believe that it had existed before, but on this team, where I still am almost 6 years later, I finally found the perfect manager for me. And in this video, I want to encourage you to take the time to keep looking, to keep finding that manager who's perfect for you. For a little bit of context, as a manager today, I can say that the impact that I deliver, like the things that get me raises or bonuses or promotions, the impact that I deliver is a function of the impact delivered by my team. As a people manager, anytime that I'm actually doing something where I'm on the critical path for delivering work, rather than delegating to a member of my team, I've probably done something wrong. I'm probably missing an opportunity because my priority as a people manager is the growth, both professional growth and career growth of the people that are on my team. And your manager knows this, even though your manager will probably think about it and talk about it in a different way, but they know that for them to be successful, they have to empower and support the various members of their team, and this is where you come in. And specifically, this is where the first tip comes in, which is you need to manage up. And managing up is essentially, as an individual contributor or the member of a team, you need to be free and clear in your communication with your manager to tell them what you need from them to succeed. So the mental model that I have here is having a bigger, stronger friend at your side. Like imagine you're back in middle school and they're the bullies at the school that might knock you down and take your lunch money. And there's not a lot that you can do because there's more of them. They're bigger, they're stronger. Imagine now having a bigger friend or older brother that's there. The bullies are much less likely to pick on you. And hopefully your work life isn't like the middle school schoolyard, like that would be awful in 1,000 different ways. but your manager is still like that bigger, stronger friend or your older, bigger brother. Because your manager has more authority, they have more perspective, they tend to be more senior, and they will be able to see and access and move levers that you can't see or can't access or can't move from where you are. They will be able to do things to help you, but this is really about them understanding what it is that you need from them. Where do you need a bigger voice in the conversation? Where do you need someone to maybe make connections, point you in the right direction, help you see the things that you can't see, or do the things that you can't do on your own? At least on my team, the thing that I really value is both those team members that can execute independently. So they're the ones that once I give them a problem to solve, I know that that problem is done, regardless of what the solution looks like. But I also value those team members that will come to me asking for my help, for them to think clearly about the problem, to make sure that they understand the problem that they need to solve, or to evaluate potential solutions to ensure that they're on the right track as they move forward. And for the most part, those two groups of team members, they tend to be the same people. The people that ask the great questions early on up front, they're the same people that I don't need to worry about as they move forward. And if you get in the habit of, like, first of all, understand your manager, understand their personalities and their preferences, but get in the habit of managing up. If there's something that you need and you don't have, even if your manager can't get it for you, which maybe they can, but even if they can't, they can help you identify it, work towards independently, or perhaps identify ways to move forward without the thing that you want. The second tip that I want to share is that you should proactively work to help your manager understand your strengths and your weaknesses. As I mentioned at the top of the video, my manager today, like, he's got a gift for this. He understands, like, when I'm up, when I'm down. He understands that there are some things that should be easy, but for me are very difficult. And he understands that there are some things that nobody else on the team can do, but if he gives them to me to do, like, this is my sweet spot and I will absolutely rock it. But my manager is 1 in a million. You might need to be more proactive and explicit with your manager. These are the things that I love. These are the things that I hate. These are the things that I can work very independently and deliver a lot of impact. These are the places where I'm going to need more resources and more guidance and more assistance. This is not weakness. This is you taking control of your own career, to ensure that your manager knows what's going on, right? Like, this is really the key. So here's the deal. Your work environment and your success in your current role is most directly defined by your immediate manager. And most managers aren't mind readers. A thoughtful, empathic manager will always be looking for happy people, sad people, challenged people, thriving people. But you, as a member of a team, you have the opportunity to be clear and kind in your communication with your manager so that they know what you're struggling, why you're struggling, that you're happy, why you're happy. And as you are delivering on the things that you own, you also have the ability to shape the environment in which you work. Most managers really appreciate this. Obviously, there's a lot of variation because humans are complicated and managers are humans, but work with your manager to help them understand what you need from them and what you need from your role. And together, you can find that common place, that middle path where you can thrive and deliver the most impact for your manager and for your team. So that's what I've got for today. If this is valuable to you, definitely jump into comments, like and subscribe, all the standard things, and share feedback. Has this worked for you? Has this been a practice that you've tried before with success or without success? If you're a people manager today, do you agree with this? How would you frame this advice in your own words? Definitely let me know. I'm relying on your feedback to help me understand where to go with this series. I've got a lot to share. Please let me know if this is valuable for you. We'll see you next time.